Hello, friends. Welcome to Everyday AI by Blitz Consulting. I'm Rahul, founder and managing partner. So let's delve deeper into the world of AI. Today, I'm going to discuss your biggest fear. A lot of people think that we are so left behind in AI that we cannot catch up. And so many people are ahead of us. There's so many new apps getting launched, so many new models getting launched, and we are way behind. Now, I beg to disagree, and I'll explain you why. Let's look at the board. Why you're not left behind. So the first point is that AI, especially Gen AI, is new for all. Gen AI was launched only in September 22, just about 3 years back. So even if you're a very advanced AI engineer or an advanced AI founder or a CEO, even you are learning almost on a weekly basis or monthly basis about Gen AI. So there is no difference in terms of learning. I mean, as long as you have a sound learning approach, if your learning style is good, you're learning fast and you're learning in the right direction, you could also learn a lot about Gen AI. Let's look at the second point. Gen AI changes daily because it's an evolving field. There are a lot of research imperatives. There are a lot of stakeholder requirements. Then there's a lot of feedback from the market where the adoption is being tracked, and there's a lot of regulatory requirements. A lot of litigations happening. A lot of training developments with respect to the model training. So the field itself is growing so fast that there are changes happening on a daily basis. So in this context, what is important is that what you learn today may be more valuable compared to a person who would learn something 6 months back and then stop learning. Because that 6 months back learning could have gone obsolete by now. That's how fast AI is evolving. Whereas what you learn today, and if you consistently learn henceforth, you could be actually in a better position. Let's look at the third point. You already are using a lot of AI applications, either consciously or unconsciously, which is that for example, when you drive, you use Google Maps and Apple Maps. And when you are listening to a song on Spotify, or when you're watching a TV show or a movie on Netflix, the recommendations are coming from an AI-driven recommendation engine. Similarly, when you're using your Gmail or Microsoft Outlook, the spam emails, are getting classified using a machine learning algorithm, basically AI technology. So AI is pervasive in your life, whether you realize it or not, which means that as a consumer, at least, you understand many, many use cases and many, many problems that AI is already solving. So how do you leverage that to basically now catch up? So first, start small. Now this is what we've learned right from childhood days, learning any sport, any hobby, or in our even our business fields, any trade. We always break down a large problem into smaller problems and then we attack smaller chunks, because it's always easier. So what does it mean for Gen AI? That pick up a micro skill, look at something that you do on a daily basis and try to, leverage an LLM to do that. For example, answering tough emails, for example, summarizing large documents, or doing contextual search in a document, which will take manually a lot of time, or even analyzing a spreadsheet. So these are very, very simple tasks that all of us do in business on a day-to-day basis. If we start using AI or Gen AI for that, we can start developing those micro skills. Then use what you have, in the sense that you don't need to necessarily buy a premium subscription or a premium plan. You may feel that I need that just because my friend has it, or just because somebody I know in the corporate world has it. So what? Your 80-85% of the requirement could be met by a free plan. So there is no reason to wait to get to a premium plan. A free plan can address most of your requirements and learn daily. So what is more important is that rather than planning and overthinking, it's important to spend just 10 minutes a day on these two things, that the micro skill that you've chosen and the work task that you've chosen. Just focus on learning 10 minutes a day. Now 10 minutes a day sounds very small, but actually over a period of a month it's 300 minutes, which is 5 hours. 5 hours is huge learning time on a new skill. It's a foundational time, and it's not less than what a corporate professional would be able to spend on learning a new skill in their normal job. So basically, in learning, what is important is consistency. Consistency beats intensity when it comes to learning. And also, not don't get intimidated by the Gen AI field. This Gen AI, like I said, is just 3 years old in the market. Nobody can claim that they have a mastery of 7 to 10 years in Gen AI, unless, I mean, there's some PhD researcher or somebody. But I'm saying nobody in the business field can claim that. So basically, it's not important where you start. It's important how you learn. That is where Blitz has expertise. And in case this interaction has helped you reduce your fear a little bit, reduce your anxiety a little bit, and motivated you to learn, motivated you to start these steps that we discussed today, I would request you to subscribe the channel. And my next video is going to show you in flat 3 minutes a real world use case and an AI skill. So we'll cover an AI skill on practical data, in flat 3 minutes in my next video. So looking forward to having you for that video as well. Thank you, friends, for your time.